My late garden got a late start this year, but the patterns are the same. It'll still grow. The patterns of nature and the cycles and the patterns of yearly gardening, I guess. The patterns of yearly events and things that we do. It's just part of this giant cycle. A mere ripple in the pond. Through the perception of, say, the solar system, all of these trees, all of these plants are like little fireworks popping in and out of existence. In other words, in the great perspective of time, this is all just a flash, a show, a moment, an experience. To us, these things seem timeless. Some of these trees were here before we were born, and many will be here long after we die, but does that mean that a tree is a stable, solid, strong thing? The tree represents the branching of everything, the communication between the sky and the air and the ground, the connection of everything, the connection between us. And the more we delve into our deeper psyche, we can start to sense these connections and bring ourselves back to the ground. I should say, maybe take ourselves off the ground a little bit. Stop being so wrapped up in our primal coil, little mortal coil. This thing we call a body, and this thing we call a life, the things that we have to do within it to function, and how our thoughts get in the way of our actions. We don't follow our hearts, we don't follow our gut. We do what we think we have to do, and we suffer because of it. So, what is the question, I guess, is how do you live a world of service, gratitude, and awe when at the same time you have to function as a member of a society? You just have to dedicate time to quietude, time to getting to know yourself, to where the things that you feel in your heart are so strong that you can just laugh and shake your head when someone doesn't understand or tries to dismiss you or your thoughts or ideas as being bunk or delusional. None of that matters anymore. You get to a point where you cease to have any interest in trying to explain the feelings that you have of the world. And I've seen some people do a pretty good job at it. I've seen a few documentaries about life and cymatics and the connections of the universe and ancient cultures, and they're done really well. But how much do they really explain to us? I guess it would be like the ears that can hear and the eyes that can see. If you're prepared for a teaching, you'll be able to understand it. You can't go straight from basic math to calculus. A person who doesn't know calculus may say none of it makes sense, that it's not even real. But a person who studies it just scoffs and walks away, says you just don't get it. And that's the same way I feel about my connection to the universe, to the world around me. That I am one with it all. I'm a window. I'm the eyes of the universe, the eyes of the world. Me, as an individual, a person, am merely just a component of the whole. Yet not even a component. Just the whole. I don't know how else to put it. Next time you're walking down the street, don't picture yourself as a body walking along the earth, through the air. Think of the air as part of you. That's all I can really offer in the way of explanation. Picture yourself not ending at your skin, that you're connected through the air to the ground, to the sky, to everything. And you become larger than life. Yet the ego remains silent. And that's the key. You can be everything without riding your ego. It's a very humbling experience and a humbling idea to me, to think that I am everything and everything is me. We're learning. We're learning together. Many great philosophers came before us. We got a lot to live up to. Now we just have to take the ideas and connections between our philosophers, our mathematicians, our theoreticians, our scientists, our religious leaders, theologians, and say, what is the common thread that connects us all? Vibration, change. Everything is in motion. I guess I'll leave it at that.